How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I am your host, Faze Crypto, and it is currently Friday, May 10th, 2019. The value of a single Bitcoin is going for $6,381.41 at the time of uploading this video. And of course, the market cap is at $193,786, $925,678. Bitcoin dominance at 58.3%, and it's a very interesting day in the cryptocurrency atmosphere. Good afternoon, everybody. I think that it's a pretty exciting video topic of discussion to catch up on our old friend HoloChain, especially while we've been seeing the Bitcoin price has sort of been chugging along, which is pretty interesting. We have a few interesting news articles to talk about as well. And starting off, we've got, HoloChain, price prediction. HoloChain's future is dependent upon potential inking of details. And HoloChain is a crypto ecosystem providing peer-to-peer networking. It is also offers smart contracts. The whole ecosystem or platform is devoid of any single authorization, hence it is completely decentralized. It has some uniqueness in comparison with its other counterparts. Every agent on the platform maintains a private fork, which is stored in a unique manner than other forks. It also supports DApps, decentralized apps, of course, and it's a pretty interesting day, I think, for the HoloChain community, especially with how we've been seeing the cryptocurrency space making a lot of these pretty interesting developments. I mean, they got the general facts down here. HoloChain is the 40th largest coin in the market. The ROI of the coin stands at 75.10. Of course, we've got 13321457515 HOT coins are in current supply. A lot of people always like to bring up the supply in comments down below, and certainly, that's a key thing that I think we'll definitely need to address. But what I really found interesting about this article was the prediction. The coin is predicted to grow with a stable rate this month. The value should reach 0.0014 USD to 0.0015 USD by the end of this month. The resistance should be 0.00145 USD. From the resistance point, this coin could have a smooth route. The long-term and medium-term outlook are bullish. By the end of 2019, the prediction for the coin could be at 0.0055 USD. And by the end of 2020, the value could be at 50 cents, which would be pretty interesting as well. In the growth of the potential, and the opportunities for the coin. So this article is pretty funny. These are some pretty interesting predictions that I just thought that are worthy of paying attention to. And I think that if they stay along that route of because I've heard a lot of other content creators who've echoed a similar sentiment in their ideas for what HoloChain can go forward and do, and I think a lot of it's interdependent upon one key variable, which is going to be adoption and, of course, use, and basically getting those hooks into a lot of different sectors that I think often do go unnoticed in the cryptocurrency space. Well, a lot of people find themselves preoccupied with basically like Bitcoin and Ethereum's and the whole concept of smart contracts, and I think really looking forward and seeing what the future of this space could look like. HoloChain definitely does have a pretty interesting potential, and I think people who are filling their bags with HoloChain right now are of a certain mindset in the cryptocurrency space, with the capability of really forward looking and seeing a lot of the potential that a crypto like this could bring in the future. And I think that this article, this tweet right here, hot HoloChain, the falling wedges, I think that this was definitely something worthy of, a lot of you were sending this to me on Twitter, and it's always interesting to pay attention to that sort of stuff. This article, I can't imagine investing in Holo Fuel and not understanding this, Bitcoin has proven blockchain's use case as digital value storage, but HoloChain is a lightweight, more efficient and more internet and global computing platform. Blockchain can't keep up, which I think is pretty interesting, sort of speaks for itself. It's the, for the reasons that I've, decided to become a long-term investor and I think that blockchains are uniquely suited to ideas like Bitcoin, and that is, if the goal of ETH are to be achieved properly, look at, more like HOT, and I think that sort of does echo a pretty interesting sentiment that a lot of people have been putting forward when it comes to HOT and, essentially what we could expect to be looking beyond blockchain. A lot of people can't even really imagine what a blockchain world is going to look like, let alone moving past that. And I think, we're on an accelerated growth curve right now, and it could be pretty, plausible to see us, blow right past the Bitcoin sort of blockchain revolution. I think sort of publicity hit its peak, around the time when, blockchain certainly did have its chance to have, take off in a way, that was pretty significant, especially when we were seeing Bitcoin during its all-time highs and all these different things. But, all that aside, we've got top performers of the day, basic attention token, which is a pretty interesting crypto to see up there at the top performers. We've got True Chain, and I know, it's pretty interesting just for a second to look at something like basic attention token, in the context of what's happening. I think a lot of people probably buying it on Coinbase, from what I've seen, but of course, interesting to see nonetheless. And then of course, Verge, privacy coins and stuff like that coming up on, the top performers, Cardano, and Nano, but Digibyte, Project Pay, but still, just something to keep on the radar right there. And, Germany looks to pass new blockchain, bond regulation by summer. Germany plans to instate new regulation before the, Parliament's summer recess focuses on what is being called a digital value right, and such a digital value right would allow bonds, such as, barrier bonds and, traditionally paper-backed to be issued as virtual tokens on a blockchain. So this is pretty interesting, definitely something worth paying attention to, just seeing how, Germany has been making, this interesting recognition. It's certainly on their radar. The fact that, it's going this far definitely does show us, things are accelerating faster than a lot of people really will, give it credit to. But I think, if your phone is running slowly or always low battery, it might have been hacked. Yeah, watch out for that stuff. That's the world we're living in. But anyway, yeah, this, where will we actually see digital value in the future? It is interesting to see what Germany has in store, respectively, when it comes to cryptocurrency, and how a lot of these different developments are going to manifest themselves. And make sure that you guys comment down below letting us know what you think. And of course, SEC to consider new Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange was definitely an interesting article as well. And of course, we'll be doing a live stream later on today, because there's a lot of definitely relevant things to talk about in the cryptocurrency space. So make sure that you guys are stayed tuned. We'll be doing that live stream today. But, all that being said, if you guys are interested in connecting with us, you could do so at our Twitter. That's at CryptoTuber on Twitter. Make sure that you guys are staying up to date with all the different things that are happening in the cryptocurrency world. Always awesome to stay connected with the audience. And of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, I'm not your dad. So, the whole purpose of this video is just so that we could all say our opinions. And obviously, you're encouraged to voice your, comments, concerns, questions, and whatever you want to say in the comments section down below. But yeah, all that being said, I am pretty excited to see where HoloChain is going to go in the future. I think that it's pretty exciting to see the Bitcoin price where it currently is. And I think that there's a lot of eyes on the crypto scene right now, which is going to be playing a big role, as we see things moving forward into the future. And I'm glad that we've been able to make this video, use it sort of as a time capsule to capture a lot of these different data, and all these variables, and the price is steadily moving. So, hopefully, that 6,400 is pretty juicy, if I do say so myself. But all that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure that you subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff. Have a good one.